Today I'm going to be trying out the Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation. I know it is an older foundation. I think it was released about 2 years ago, but I personally haven't gotten to try it yet. I personally am always looking for a very yellow toned foundation because I find that with my olive skin tone, it just brightens up my complexion and gets rid of that ashy undertone. The other foundation that I use is the Mac NC30, which is fairly golden / yellow undertoned as well. But recently I was chatting to my sister about yellow toned foundations, and she recommended trying the Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation in Leches. Don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I think that's how you say it. Yeah, so I purchased this. The other two extremely yellow toned foundations that I personally like is the Mac NC30 and the Fenty Beauty Pro Filtered Foundation, so I thought I would give this Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation a go as well. So I'm also going to be attaching some clips of myself applying these two foundations and comparing the two colors. And for me personally, I found that the Mac Fenty Beauty as well as the Huda Beauty foundations had the most yellow toned foundations on my complexion, which is olive toned. So please ignore my dark circles. So that one's the Mac NC30. It is quite golden yellow. And then this one is the Huda Beauty. When compared to the Huda Beauty is even more goldeny and more yellow toned. So as you can see, these are the swatches. This one's the Mac NC30 and this one's the Huda Beauty. As you can see, the Huda Beauty has a slightly more yellow undertone when compared to the Mac that has a slightly more orange, but they're very similar in color. Using a beauty blender. So that's the Mac NC30. This is such an old foundation, but still one of my favorite foundations. Just because it has that really nice yellowy golden undertone. Okay, so that's the Mac NC30. This is one of my favorite foundations. I've made numerous videos on it. I really like it, but I thought I would try the Huda Beauty as well because I've heard reviews of it being extremely golden and yellow toned. So this one is the Leches shade. I'm just using one pump as recommended. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I can definitely tell it is a much more deeper golden yellow tone. This is definitely the most yellow toned foundation that I've personally used. So this is the Huda Beauty. So I've applied the rest of my makeup except for my lashes, and this is what it looks like underneath all of that bronzer, powder, eyeshadow and all of that. It's definitely an extremely full coverage foundation. I can already tell that this foundation is great on camera. I'm definitely going to be using this foundation for filming videos, taking photos and some special occasions or events. Yeah, color wise, if you're trying to find an extremely yellow toned foundation, this would be it. I think personally, out of all the foundations that I've personally tried, this one is the most yellow toned. Didn't really get up to much today. I just attended class, so I wasn't really running around, but the foundation's holding pretty good. The color hasn't really oxidized at all. I would probably go for a slightly lighter color next time just because it is a tiny bit too dark for my skin tone, but other than that it hasn't really oxidized or anything like that, and I'll show you guys what it looks like in natural lighting. Okay, so now I'm back indoors, but this is basically what it looks like under yellow lighting. So my skin does look a little bit oily, but I do have oily skin in general. So in conclusion, I would say that the Huda Beauty foundation is a bit more yellow undertoned than the Mac NC30. Keep in mind, this is not a general overall foundation review. I'm basically just reviewing the color. So if you're on the hunt for an extremely yellow undertoned foundation, I would either get the Huda Beauty or the Mac NC30. They're both very close and very similar in color. I would say that the Mac one has a slightly more orange undertone and the Huda Beauty has a little more slightly more yellow undertone. If you have olive complexion or similar to mine, I would definitely pick either one of these. So this is subjective and a very personalized opinion, individualized opinion. So out of the foundations that I've personally tried on my specific skin tone, this is a result that I found. So it just depends on your skin tone as well. Yeah, so this is basically what the foundation looks like, and thank you for watching.